Hi, I'm gay actor Michael Penas, here to premiere my 3-part Netflix documentary,
Ooh.
Peen Yes, about a gay fish. Alright. This one's tricky. Alright, let me think about this. So I want to swap. To get over there, I need the fan installed. Duh. Then I can get over there. I would like to be holding an item while I do that. Holding an item involves... Like, I would need to have this door open to do that. I can't have the door open without this opening the door. So I can't exactly just take that fan and put it in there, right? Like, what the... And then up here, I have nothing, really, to help me. I just fall through the floor. I don't even understand how I'm supposed to complete the level. I'm just kind of... I'll get a box and... I don't know. What do I do? Once I get the box, how does that even help me? I don't even know.
Then what?
Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to not fall through the floor.
So what? Yeah. The purple shit.
The box...
What does it mean?
The purple means that I can go through it, but items can't. Oh, so I want to put... I could make a path with 2 boxes and then just jump on top. So I can go through it, but items can't. So once I have 2 boxes, I'll be able to get to the other side by just, you know, playing Floor is Lava or whatever. In order to get those 2 boxes... Right now, I have no way of getting there, and that's my issue. I don't need this here. This can be opening that door. Still, even with this door open, I need some item. This is the only item I have, is this connector. And I can't bring it through with me, and this is where I'm stuck. I clearly need one more item or something. And I can get over here. Oh, what if I can't, like, jump...
Was there a network game show called The Floor is Lava, or am I crazy? Oh, shit,
So
indeed.
I dropped that off. Oh, can I just... I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to do it. Come on, come on, come on, let me just... You're giving me the jump option.
Go with it.
You're giving me the jump option. Okay, this is not how I'm supposed to do it. I'm just gonna glitch until it works. Stranding! Stranding.
Glitch that shit.
Well, I can at least take it back. Can I swap the item from the other side? Not really. Damn. There's no way I'm supposed to be able to do it that way. Gives me some hope.
Probably not.
Am I supposed to, like, jump on top of the wall? No. But yeah, it's not letting me jump from here, which is... not good. If I could just get out of here, if I could just escape, then that would be ideal. If I could just jump here, but it won't, it doesn't count me being on this as like a platform. And then me swapping items does nothing because it's just a box in a box. The only thing I can really use this for is just getting back out. I could... No, I can't.
Yeah.
I wish I could reach over this fence and place... Oh, no. Alright, let's see. This needs to be active. I could grab it from this side. I could grab it... I could take the box and grab... I got it. I got it. Here we go.
You got it?
I think so. So this is open now. Now I'm here. Take the box. Put this here. Now I can grab this. Keep the connections.
Take.
And then place this up here. Not quite, but get a better angle. Almost.
So close, so close.
There's something I should be able to do here, right? Let's see.
Do you have to double box it?
Well, now I can at least swap this with the box, too. Actually, yeah, that's what I should be doing. So the fan is installed. I have the box. Double box. Oh, here we go. I think I've figured it out. Then I can just take the other box out. I can just take it. But now we need something on this fan. So this works to get me one space, but I need both boxes up there. So I need to find a way. Oh. So yeah, I do need to keep... I need to swap the fan part with... either swap it with... No, I don't need to swap it with this. I need to take it out of there. In order to take it out of there, I need to... Hold on, let me think. All right. I need to take the fan out of there. I need the... Okay. Yeah. First, we'll go back. What we do here is go back.
You need to power the red?
I do. So first we need to... Yeah. Hold on. Take. All right, we got both these things here. Swap. Jump. I have this here. It feels like I should be able to... I'm going to try a few different angles, because this... Like how... Even once I have that, I can't jump out. Whatever I wind up doing with this, I need to do on the other side. Is the problem. Which I have now successfully done. I just had to set it there. All right. So now I can take the fan. Can I? Now how do I get back in if I don't have the fan? Is the problem. Hold on. Once I jump out of here, I won't be able to get back in if I take the fan. And it can't be activated while it's on there. How do I get back in? How do I get back in? How do I get back in to take both of the boxes, but still take the fan? I need to take the fan.
Does that box does that box need to be on that thing right now on the left?
The mechanic of this spinning display thing is that you need to swap it with another item. An item always needs to be here.
So there always needs to be an item there. Gotcha. Yeah.
And the item cannot be activated while it's there. So I can't have the connection there so while the... Yeah. So, can I get in there without the connector? Is my question.
From on top of a box on the other side of the gate from where you are now, can you replace stuff on the item podium?
It looks like it. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So you
do this.
Do that. Go get fan.
Yeah. And then detach. Thank you very much. Then we don't need this. Stand here. Swap
that bitch. Got
now
2 boxes.
We've got it.
Fan.
We've got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. The floor is lorva.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look up if that was an actual game show or just a fever dream.
The floor is lava?
Is lava game show. There's a real ass Netflix game show in 2020 because you could do fucking anything during COVID. 3 seasons. Wait, is it still on? No, 2020 to 2022.
Hey!
A good run.
The floor is nightmare.
That's a good game too. Easy button.
In my reports to you, I have often spoken
all 12
about this island in terms
audio
that
logs
some might
achievement
perceive as negative.
of this guy.
I hope you understand that the opposite is true.
You're like Liv Fraser's best friend.
Tremendous potential for transformation and
I'm
spiritual
closer
awakening.
to this one. Let's do this one.
Oh yeah,
I do not
he's
see the world
Werner. I
as you
forgot.
do, Athena,
Mhm.
but I see the rot at the heart of New Jerusalem. If you and Cornelius want to go through with your plan, then this is the perfect place. My students and I will help you transport the remaining tech from New Alexandria. After that, once you and Cornelius are settled, we will leave for our great journey. I can only
Great.
hope that we all find
Yep.
what we are looking for.
Whenever
Is it
I-
maybe time to
pee?
chase a deer.
Oh. Whenever I
No,
hear the
it's
words
absolutely not
great
time to
journey
do.
in a video game, usually it's under the context of like, oh, there's some cult and they're all gonna kill themselves. It's like, that's such a video game trope, is like the great journey. Fucking elites in Halo, fucking Dead Space, fucking like everything. It's just so overdone.
A third example.
Yeah.
Don't you go swimming.
Hexahedral
Is this a swimming
stacking.
type puzzle?
It's wading. It's different.
I'm waiting for you to shut up. Let's find some hexahedrons. I don't see shit so far.
Hmm. Splashy, splashy, splashy. Alright, we got 2 boxes, a connector. Where's the... How do I even open this door? Just by not having this enabled? How does that work? Yeah, it does open that door as soon as I disable that. Okay. So I want to be on this side and disable that. Hey, thank you, Melon Bruiser.
Thanks, Melon Bruiser.
Why do you punch Anthony Fantano so many times?
Fucking got him.
So I can't even interact with these things on this side, so I don't know how I'm supposed to be on this side of a thing and disable it interacting with the door. What does the red source even do? Oh, I could probably, here we go. I could connect it to all 3 of these. The red is now blocking it. I put a box. A box can block.
I'm gonna block box.
That.
Yeah, block box.
I don't know. Now what? Now I block the red here?
Now what? That doesn't add anything that the other box is already not doing, yeah. Thanks so much, Natalia. Merry Christmas to you. You're a real box blocker. The important questions. Nacho cheese or cooler ranch? Not a ranch guy, so nacho cheese, easy.
All right. Now, I can be on this side, take the box, and do it. There we go. Yeah.
Oh. Done. Yeah.
Yeah. Tequila grapefruit. We're gonna see what it's like.
How about tequila mockingbird?
Mmm. Okay, I like that. The first flavor was the worst flavor.
You need to cut ties with Edmund. Edmund has been plagiarizing YouTubers Your Movie Sucks.org and musical artist and unkindness.
I'm being cut.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
Matter of time.
I'm still very pissed about that whole thing. Because it seems like more people are being like caught by it every day. And now I'm like I'm doing voiceover recordings like this week, and sometimes I like stream myself doing the voiceover recording. It'll take like fucking 2 or 3 hours to make like a few minutes of a video or something, because I'm like trying to come up with the right words. I'm like, how do I want to explain myself here? Like, no, this isn't what I want to say. You know, trying to find the right phrasing of how to describe something, how to describe my experience, or even just how to describe like the context of what's happening in the film, or like the background, or like anything, right? I could have just been fucking like pumping out 6 times as many videos by just copying what other people were saying.
Yeah,
just finding some articles. It pisses me off.
It's so much easier.
Pisses me off.
Just reading an article someone wrote.
I
just
do
read the Wikipedia article.
I didn't realize when I was first watching the video, but now I've come to realize that H. Bomber Guy did a good service, and it is something that should be that desperately needed addressing, and I just had no idea. I'm very pissed about the whole situation. The end of Trevor, it's people like Trevor as much as people like Alexandra who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev, who aren't famous, who aren't geniuses, who aren't driven by powerful vision of the future. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I will remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Thank you. I think this is going to be my
Imagine being a
non-famous,
Imagine being a non-famous, non-genius. What's even the point?
Penis.
Michael Penis.
Mm-hmm. All right, achievement. Let's find out. Did I get all the other Trevors? Yeah, all the Trevors.
Except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere.
Every goddamn Trevor.
The only reason why
Trevor saves the universe
is she's submitting bug fixes.
We're gonna finish that next.
Myself, I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working.
Yeah,
I'm working
really gonna last
my way back up to
breaks.
stomaching that game.
You know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
These time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself, and John Carpenter, and all that stuff, but mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just...
All of the last labs? Hell yeah.
I should just tell her.
Getting all these achievements on this last level because I did full completionist shit on every other level. Except the gates and the stars, but yeah, I'll do that later.
I gotta finish this first.
Damn right.
And I haven't even used a baby mode yet.
Not one.
I don't think I
baby
will.
mode.
I would rather have somebody tell me how to do it in chat
Better
than
not
use the baby zone.
Yeah.
But I don't want people to tell me how to do things in chat, by the way. Unless I explicitly ask.
Spugna. Hey, it's me. Spugna.
I know. Good name.
Now, Hypatia fucks.
I did this one, right?
Now you have it, anyway. It's a pyramid.
And I did both the triangles here, I think. I think I did. Now I can just do the tower and see what cool shit happens. Maybe we'll get some end credits or we'll unlock an entire new area
cool
and it'll be like...
What are you talking
It'll
about?
be like, yo, you're not done. Stupid.
You got deer to chase, boy.
It's December. Chase that deer butt. Every deer persona. How come my persona doesn't get associated with a holiday? Damn it.
I don't really get one either.
No. Fucking bunnies and reindeers and Krampuses. And scary ones. Werewolves? They get Halloween. Pretty much.
They get Halloween.
Yeah.
Fucking Drew gets a whole month, Snaptember.
Oh really? What? Who decided that?
I don't know. Probably the Snow Leopard lobby.
Damn.
Catboy.
You gotta
weigh in.
You gotta make your own. Tiger Tober. Anything can be Tober. Tober's so versatile. That one doesn't work for some reason.
Orktober. Cocktober.
Tiger Timber. Tigerannuary. Septiger.
What are you
Septiger is not bad.
29th was International Glue Day.
International what day? Glue?
We do both get whole years in the Zodiac, so that's something, but we want more.
Yeah, everybody gets a year in the Zodiac, idiot.
All 12 animals get a year in the Zodiac.
Exactly.
So that's nothing.
Like, October, you can do anything. Horsetober, Tigertober. Octiger sounds weird.
I mean, depending how little respect you have for the system, yes, you can sort of do anything.
Septiger is not bad. I think that's the winner there.
Septiger is not bad.
No.
It is definitely not bad. But that conflicts directly with Snaptember, so now Drew and I are in a fight.
What about Horse September?
Horse September.
Horse September.
You were supposed to interact with another one of those Somnodrome machines and meet your subconscious in the previous world, West 2, but that didn't happen. Maybe go back to the West 2 lab, question mark?
Oh, did I miss something in the West 2 lab?
It sounds that way.
Well, thank you.
Octiger sounds like an 8-legged tiger, which is terrifying. Yeah, nobody needs Octiger.
Alright, we'll do this first and then go back to the previous world.
Cock tiger, on the other hand.
Go back to the previous world and go to the lab and there's something cool? Should I do that now?
Apparently, you meet your subconscious, which sounds interesting.
The labs are kind of confusing, and I get lost in them easily, and I don't know if I've done everything by the time I leave.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans. But as you
Titan.
approach the end of your journey,
Motherfucker, you got 0 cat parts.
The truth.
And it looks like you got a stank down there. Jeez.
Don't even play.
Look at that stank dust.
There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge
Stank dust. I like the concept of stank dust.
Nature has no will, and she is not your mother.
Elysian Brewing Company.
And the spark of
Stank
the
dust.
sublime that is your mind.
Disco Elysian?
As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was.
You're a
within
liar.
yourselves.
What a liar.
You stole fire from the gods, and I should believe you?
You are correct. But that truth comes from
Apparently
you.
a stag is a deer, not a
It is
horse. I knew
part
that.
of the flame, and yours to wield.
Everyone
You must
knows that.
know
Who didn't
myths,
know that?
Not follow them.
Who was saying otherwise?
Yes, this is your duty. Your friend Byron understands this. As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
We've been trying to do that. You're a boy, you can 1000% pay me to watch a movie and not talk about it on the podcast.
All right, it's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
No. I don't want to.
How about
So there's not.
no?
So to confirm, whoever's telling me to go back to the previous world in the lab, is there anything I missed in the lab in this world? Because this one also seemed kind of uneventful, but
We'll see what Lieutenant McRae thinks.
I will go back. Oh, you didn't know that. It was Blaster Master themselves.
Oh.
Oh, they deleted their previous message.
Sad.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh, like a coward would do. Interesting. Nothing in the West 3 lab that's important, but West 2 is where the money's at.
Coward! Coward! After you left the other night, there was like a cool sprite thing, and I wound up chasing it, and it wound up going onto the train track, so I had to like leave the map and come back in order to like activate it, which is kind of, and it showed it. It was
Oh,
kinda cool.
interesting.
The lab is where the lab be?
If I was a lab...
Way over there. I can't believe I can see that up top. Very faint, very small. I can see it. It's to the right of the triangle up there.
Top 5 Lightning McQueen quotes. I know it might be hard to pick just 5.
Ka-chow, the N-word.
Yeah. To Infinity and Beyond.
Hitler. I can't.
Yeah, you got so close. You came right up. You walked right up to it. and thought, not today.
It was on the cusp of greatness. It's crazy having a filter sometimes. I'm like, no. Flying a little too close to the sun.
This doesn't look where I'd put a lab. But what do I know? I'm not Greek.
DD! Here we go. All right.
Guess it's a lab.
I feel like every lab I've been in, I've touched everything. Yeah, this one was confusing. Okay.
So there's another one of them machines to interact with.
Is it this?
Was it this?
No.
Might be. Or it might be the other one. Cornelius would be so excited. Oh yeah, there are rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a sprite with the rocks?
I mean, it looks like it, but I don't know if that's
But what's to
something
be
I
done?
can interact with, honestly, because I've tried. Oh, I see how I might have gotten confused here. Wow, there is a whole other area.
There is
Okay.
a hole.
Yeah, here, and then here. And I think
Damn, this is all over the place.
I know. It's tough to know
Yeah.
whether or not you've done anything when it just all looks the same and is confusing and labyrinth. Okay, is this back where I came from? It is.
Or a different
right?
place. I think.
I think I went the wrong way.
Is this as many staircases as you
I
did?
go
I guess
the
it
wrong
is.
way. Okay. So I
Okay.
goofed it. Which is probably what I did
Sounds like
last time.
someone told you to go back where you came from.
Alright. Let's try going right. Or should I just go forward?
Never hurts.
Can I go that way? Can I go directly across the hall?
Okay.
I think I did the
You
first
done
time.
this?
I was there. So if I go down here,
Okay.
and then go here. No, I was here as well. Okay.
This is just a thing. Oh, yeah, that's the one. You're in the correct lab, but I think since you broke the first one you found, you can't interact with it here.
I don't
What now?
understand what you mean broke the first one you found. I don't know what you mean by that. What are you talking about? So as in, I was supposed to experience something here, and I didn't? Like, in that area?
Let's...
I'm just gonna not
see.
worry about it then. Maybe I experienced what I was supposed to, but earlier, and then forgot about it? It's not soft locked. This clearly a
I don't think it's soft locked.
extra thing, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Show me a cutscene if I miss something. Because maybe I just experienced it, but in an earlier lab. Because what you're talking about sounds like vaguely familiar. I don't know. All right, can I fast travel to? Reset. Where am I gonna go?
Mm.
Nope, back in the lab. Oops. All right. All right. I'm not going to worry about it. Are you sure? Whoever is typing in YouTube chat, Are you absolutely sure that it's only accessible through this one lab and that it's not something that I could have experienced in another lab before?
Yeah.
Because that would explain things. Is if because I've been completionist with all of the labs. So it's possible that, like, I don't know, whatever you're talking about, it's like, oh, the third time you're in a lab, you experience this or something, and I just did before. Could just be...
Yes, I am positive. I am finding the cutscene now. Okay.
Okay. Since I broke the first... I don't know what you mean by I broke the first
yeah,
one.
What was the...
Can you please explain
the breaking...
what the fuck you're talking about?
Explain the breaking thing.
Since you broke the first one. Like, can you help us understand what you mean?
Did you decide that the Somnodrome was too dangerous to use when you first found one?
I don't remember!
Who knows? That's an insane question to ask.
What happened if I followed this? I won't worry about this for now.
I'm doing my cleanse today. It's energy drink, milk, water, and then eat a bunch of food after the stream. It's been going pretty good for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the water part of my cleanse right now. But I kind of want to go back to milk. No cum? Question mark. Have I ever watched Roar? Big Papa Peter. Come on. Why would you choose to ask a question like that? It's the most important movie I've ever seen.
Have you ever watched...
I've seen it at the theater.
Raw?
I have also watched Raw.
Okay.
It is an important movie, but not the most important movie. Nor have I seen it in a theater.
Raw.
Which I have with Raw.
Raw. I can't...
Raw.
There was an epic controversy on the podcast where Alex in the same episode, Alex mentioned Roar and Raw, but he sounded the same when he said both.
Why
movie
would
titles.
A person who sounds like Alex ever do that? You're just asking for trouble.
I don't know how to imitate that, but it was genuinely the same. Roar. I don't even know how to do it. Roll. Roll.
Roll. Yeah,
there you go. Thank you.
I watched Roll.
Me a pessimist, but
Roll.
I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world
Have you seen
is
Roll?
just as valuable as we are.
2016 or 1981?
If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't
I've seen
believe
both
that we can turn
Rolls.
our back on the old ways, or that we can find
Have you seen
happiness
Roll 1 and
in
Roll
humility.
2?
But I do,
Have you seen Roll?
even if Byron could never see it that way.
I have watched Tigers Are Not Afraid, Olivia, and I really liked it.
Were the tigers
I think it just...
afraid?
No, here's the thing, Adam. They weren't. I think it just missed the cut.
Pretty.
Very pretty for my top 10 that year. But I think it did make my top 10 that didn't make a top 10 for the 2010s.
Without the streaming.
I ain't turning off my stream.
That the situation
Herm
in New
Anubis.
Jerusalem is unsettled. Your discoveries
Fucking
challenged
love
our beliefs
Herm
in
Anubis.
difficult ways. Luckily, people still have faith in the course I laid out. You contributed to that, in some ways. But I know you've
I'm not
also
a
had
race
your
traitor
doubts
for not
about
putting
my
Tigers Are
choices.
Not Afraid in my top 10.
Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But
Why would you
have to
build a
understand,
robot
it
that
wasn't
can
really
exaggerate?
About her. It was about what the city needed.
Ask
It was
Elon
about
Musk.
keeping us together, invested in a common narrative.
The new AI is
And
woke.
it was about preventing us from going the way
And why-
of our ancestors.
Why
Because
would you make a
temptation is real,
jackal-headed
and our
god
flaws
that
are
has a
still the
penis
same.
and a vagina?
A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't.
What I'm
stop you
confused
from
about with
trying to
Elon
save
Musk's
Byron.
new AI thing is
Once
like,
that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried
wasn't
to
wasn't
build.
every basic AI that started so like it so easily got turned into like Nazi hate speech that they had to like make
Yeah.
like Google's first, what was it, chat something, like I don't remember, it was like chatbot something. Google had one,
Yeah.
and then immediately people were training it to do like fucking just Nazi shit. And so
Yeah, and
Elon
then
Musk comes
AI
out.
AI Seinfeld turned transphobic.
That was well after. We're talking about like early basic shit. Elon Musk comes out this month saying, we have an AI for Twitter Blue subscribers only. It is
Sick.
not woke. And then everybody asking it questions is like, are trans women women? They're like, yeah. They're like, but why? And then it makes like a really
But-
just solid, normal, sensible answer. And people are like, it's woke. So I'm just wondering how Elon Musk managed to make
the
something
only AI
that is more
to
woke
make the
than
best
like the
AI.
average AI, but pretended like it was not gonna be. Like, I thought you had to specifically train it to be woke, not the default was woke. So I don't know what he did. In my 13th episode, I talked with Byron in one of the labs and had a group call about the first somnodrome I found. I chose to try it and ended up frying it by trying it. Okay, so I locked myself out of
Okay.
whatever that was. Oops.
Gotcha. What do you get?
You can show me the cutscene still. I guess you're not allowed to post links in
Yeah.
YouTube chat. If you have a Twitch
I've done
account, you can
what I
post a link
could.
there.
You do as you must. Good luck.
Scoot, does Canada have the charged lemonade at Panera Bread? No, but that's only because Canada doesn't have Panera Bread. So,
All right,
What are you
so here's an ethical conundrum. AI
my favorite.
chatbots and programs and speech, whatever, Twitch shows, they're getting banned when they say things they're not supposed to.
Let's go.
You're
Uh-huh.
coming along
Is
this time?
should we not, by that logic, also be banning
Screw
people with
protocol.
Tourette's syndrome?
It's Byron.
No,
Absolutely, we
They're like fucking
Oh,
Sweet
I
Anita.
misunderstood.
Sweet Anita has Tourette's. She says the N-word on stream. She doesn't get banned. That's perfectly fine, right? We know that it's like,
P.S.
oh,
I have
it's
Tourette's.
not something.
By the way, I have Tourette's.
Beep.
I have Tourette's.
We know that it's not something she's like doing with any ill intent. It's just like, oh yeah, this is just something that she can't help. So should we not also be not banning these AI Seinfeld AI? Right?
They're like the
Like,
Tourette's.
It's
of
exactly the same, right? Is it not?
computers.
It's like they're saying something
Uh,
inappropriate, but it's not like a bad intent. It's just the
is
nature of
not
like
malicious.
what the programming is. And then it's not like that's the whole point. Like maybe ban a fucking AI bot if the whole point is like like, oh,
Also, maybe not.
did you know that it's
Maybe
not
not.
possible that Jews died? If that's the whole point, then yeah, ban it. But like if it's literally just an AI bot that like you know, oops, they said one bad thing, let's train it to not do that, and there's conscious efforts to train it not to do that. I don't think that the banning should be as strict as just like, you said something transphobic, or you said something anti-Semitic. Like, the banning shouldn't be as strict as if like a real person who thought about it said it, is what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah,
but it seems to be. And yet Twitch perfectly...
Yeah, that's true.
Twitch perfectly rationally realizes that people with Tourette syndrome shouldn't just get banned off the platform every time they say something they shouldn't. So why... Oh!
Follow my sprite.
Shut up.
Nice.
I'm a 7-Up fan.
Do as he says.
But do as he says. But
Mountain
yeah, I
Dew
agree.
as
We
he
should
says.
ban the Tourette's girl.
This way.
Sweet Anita's fucking awesome.
You must free him.
Tourette's is such a strange thing, though. Like, because your brain knows...
I think they're all faking it.
It's...
I'm
I
just
think they're all
kidding.
faking it, too.
That was my Tourette's.
Your brain knows it's bad. And because it decides to say, like, it decides to say the N-word. It doesn't just say a random word.
Yeah.
It says the worst word.
It decides to
that's
say
there.
it because it knows it's bad. It's not incidental. It's because it knows it's bad. It's like an intrusive thought
it is,
that gets
but-
realized.
Yeah, it's so... Yeah, Tourette's is such a strange thing.
Come on, follow me. I have to show you something.
I feel like I'm one fucking knock on the head from having Tourette's. I have such intrusive thoughts all the time.
Deliberate.
Every time I see a baby, I'm
Oh, I
like, what
definitely
if I
have some
pushed it?
If we're worthy
What
of
if I...
revenge.
Yeah.
What if I kicked that
I
baby?
wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way.
Don't. When I turn 60 years old, I need like some sort of a lawyer or like an out. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. When my brain starts deteriorating and all these intrusive thoughts just become the thing that I do,
Become a
I'm
little
like,
more intrusive?
I have a barrier between the thoughts and the reality at all times. I don't know what would happen if that ever, if the barrier disappeared. I don't know. I would be a monster. I would be in jail. It's gonna suck if it happens. I hope. I should hope not to get fucking dementia or some shit, because I would be a monster.
We all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
It's not even like, oh, I want to do that. It's just like, oh, I know it's bad.
No,
and then
it's
my
just a
my
thought that
fear
comes
of
in there.
every scenario
What if they make
that
the same
I
mistake
find
again?
myself in, I think of what is the worst thing I could do at this
Stupidity
moment.
win out
Yeah.
again.
When I'm in a really quiet room, I think like, what if I just shouted the N-word? And I
What if I
don't. Obviously,
scream-
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
What if
But
they
it's a
But
scare.
the
Like
thought
I have so
arises.
much
burn the planet?
anxiety over nothing that I'm constantly thinking of like the most terrible things that could possibly happen that would ruin my life.
Do you see what's happening?
And luckily, no matter how drunk or how many drugs I'm on, nothing like that has ever happened, because it's just not a part of my soul, I guess. But like, I'm scared of the possibility that it could be if there was like some sort of dementia or brain deterioration. Hopefully that never happens.
Yeah, well, that's a real thing. It's like, it's an offshoot of OCD. It's called unwanted thought syndrome. It's a real
How do I make this
syndrome.
decision?
Damn.
There has to be an answer. There has to be
The
a
guy
way.
that
And, like,
did you
it's
watch
not a matter
that
It
Vancouver
can't just be,
/ Norwegian movie Violent?
there are no answers.
Yeah,
creature of
it's
clay.
awesome.
They made the movie they made after that was very fucking interesting. Yeah, you watched that with me?
It's awesome.
Yeah, that was like a really interesting subject. But that was basically about that.
It's really good, yeah.
We have to wake her up.
I wonder if that's got a Blu-ray. Is it called Ash? Something very similar.
called
if
Ash.
It's not called Ash. Is
Come
it
on.
literally?
It's called
just-
Ash! Don't
Ash
question me!
ketchup. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look to see if there's a Blu-ray.
I have it in non-Blu-ray form, so it's out there in some capacity.
Maybe
I don't
we better get
know
out.
if
I know it's out there in some
physical or not
capacity, but like,
physical. Yeah.
hold on. Damn, not even Blu-ray.com lists the Violent Blu-ray. All right, I'm gonna make a break in the recording anyway.